now we seem to be recording. So welcome to Scale Rock RC. I just talked for 10 minutes for no reason. Thank you, phone. Appreciate that. Well, I'm already halfway into this now, so I'm gonna keep checking this, make sure we're recording. So what I'm doing here is, this is that Laegendary Grando. And we're talking about doing this as a, we're going to start a budget build on this truck. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting rid of this Hobbywing 1040-ish knockoff ESC. And I just put a 1080 G2 in there, if you can see that in there. So I just did that, stuck it in there. Unplugged half this stuff, and it's of course just labeled 1 through 6. So 2 is always throttle, so that should be fine. So anyway, so we're gonna do a budget build on this, and we already got the tires on here, and what I'm thinking of doing is, including the cost of the truck, I'd like to keep this around that $500 mark, and I want to make it perform. So, and if you saw the video at Dr. Dan's, I posted a little run footage of this. It wasn't bad, to be honest. So I'm looking at things that are going to increase the durability, performance, of course, the 1080 G2 here, and the looks of it overall. And maybe we'll see if we can add a little bit of weight here and there, and just see if we can make this a capable crawler with the least amount of budget-minded upgrades as we can. So we'll see how this stock motor reacts to this ESC. We'll see how it performs. If it doesn't, it's not going to take a lot out of the budget, because you can get the Hobbywing, the matching Hobbywing brushed ESCs or brush motors for that $20. So, and they're solid motors. That's what the TF2 has here. So the TF2, the reason it's up here is I just did a little reel for it. I relocated the, can't really see in that, but relocated the ESC. I had another 1080 G2 that had the original XT60 connector on it, and I'm going to start running the 3S CNHL blacks that I have in this. So I just swapped, put the new one in this, and then took the one out of here, put it in here, because I swapped the EC5 connector to it back when I was doing that. So all my 2S batteries are EC5, and my 3S is XT60. Figure that one out. It's all backwards. Who's that? There's somebody. Is that my wife? No, that ain't my truck. That ain't loud enough. So anyway, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do, budget build. So I'm thinking stuff along the lines of the Endura axles for this, because these Gen 7-esque axles are quite bulky, and honestly will gain a little bit of center ground clearance just going to an AR44 style axle, which I looked at just the bone stock axials, and the Enduras are cheaper, notably cheaper than those. So we'll probably go with the Endura axles. We're going to do a different body. This one is meh. It's kind of meh. So we'll do a different body on it. We'll get rid of these body posts. So like that, like I said, we're going to do a little aesthetically pleasing stuff to it. And yeah, we'll just kind of see how it goes. Different bumpers. We're going to ditch these bumpers. And just overall see if we can make this actually perform better than a name brand RTR, because obviously most of your axials, Traxxas, and stuff like that is $500 to $600 range. Where if we can get a truck, do some upgrades, and keep it, including cost, in that range, then arguably this would be better than a name brand one, theoretically. I'm not saying that in a way to take away from the name brands by any means, because I do absolutely love Axial and Element and all them, and I would normally buy one of these sorry, buy one of those over this. However, I did end up with this, and there's a lot of budget-minded people out there that don't have the money to drop into a brand new SCX 10.3 and then also buy, motor, ESC, things to upgrade it, where we can see where we can put this one at upgraded. It's kind of where I'm looking at for this. So servo-wise, I don't know yet. The shift servo is fine. I'm not worried about that. The steering servo was actually pretty decent, so we may leave it alone. We'll see. We'll kind of cross that bridge when we get there. Like I said, most importantly, axles, body. We already got the wheels and tires. So I'll put up one side of me where we're at. And the price on this varies so much. So I'm going to look at, see how much it costs right now, January of 2023 on Amazon. And that's the price we're going to use. Even though I did swap ESCs, we're going to use the retail price of the 1080 because I did it. It's a brand new one. So it was $43.99 for that. And we'll start and see where we're at from this point. So I don't know how many videos it's going to be, maybe 3 or 4. And then we'll run it either at Dr. Dan's, Scale Mountain, or we'll just wait to run it for the Cottons event in February. The CSRTE, I think is what it's called. Cotton's Scale Truck. Oh, CST. I'm sorry. I can't remember the letters. Anyway, Cotton's RC Village in Bushnell, Florida. You can look them up. They're on Facebook if you're interested in that event. It's slated to be a USTE-esque event. Since UST is obviously not happening in 2024, they're moving the event as well out of Florida. I think they said more central. I don't know. So we're waiting to hear about that. But anyway, so as far as this truck's concerned, I got a new body coming this week. We got a new ESC in it now. And yeah, we're going to see how this thing ends up performing. So go check out the video on the first run of this with these tires on it. I'm going to factor in what I paid because these are used. And obviously used tires and wheels are regularly available. So I paid $60 for these tires and wheels. So I'm going to factor that in. Used parts. So obviously budget. So we'll see where we end up with this thing. And yeah, we'll have some more videos coming out soon. And like I said, don't forget to check out the running footage of this at Dr. Dan's. And don't forget, I did make a reel on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube where you're watching this right now on this. And you kind of see in there what I did with this little thing. So pretty cool little idea. Anyway, with all that said, like and subscribe. Drop in the comments. Think how you think this Laegendary Grando is gonna do. And until next time, there's a dog barking every time I go to record. Anyway, until next time, like and subscribe. Have an excellent day, excellent week, excellent year. It's January. Get out there, get dirty with some RCs.